Faker is getting up there in age compared to many other LCK and LoL esports pro players, especially when you compare him to Calyx, the mid laner playing for Nanjing Red Force, across from him in last night's matchup. He was in kindergarten whenever Faker won his first Worlds title. Now, Faker doesn't always need to step out and have these pop-off performances like he did early in his career, but now he can just come in whenever he wants and occasionally play a series to let people know, yeah, I'm still him. That was last night. 2-1 T1 over Nanjing Red Force, but most notably, T1 kind of finding their footing in terms of the style that seems to be working for them whenever Smash is in the roster, which, go figure, is Doran on a tank, Owner on some sort of playmaker, Faker doing what Faker does, and Smash being the late game insurance policy that he seems to be really good at doing. Now, there were definitely some issues in Game 1. I think that honestly might have been more Lehends playing incredibly well on Alistar, but Smash's Zeri did get caught out quite a few times in Game 1. But overall, whenever T1 currently runs these comps, that once they get to 30-35 minutes or 3 items, they just take over the game and win. Simple as that. Now, will they be able to do that against Gen G and Hanwha Life? That we don't know. But realistically, Nongshim is going to be that team that kind of sits on the bubble between 4th and 5th that would be the ones that likely block T1 from going to Worlds if they were going to do it, barring somebody else making a roster change and really kind of shaking things up. So for now, looks like T1, regardless of any struggles that they might have throughout this year, regardless of the roster swaps, are in a position to make sure they still get to Worlds. But at a minimum, Faker's always going to be there to remind you sometimes that he's still him.